Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and I am continuing with my Don't Starve Let's Play, and let's hope we survive. Episode 7, we now have a heat stone, and we are going to leave Base Camp Pantalones de Fuego for the first time in a while. So, in theory, we will accomplish something, but in reality, I imagine we probably won't accomplish all that much. We kind of need food in a really big way. So, we also need this stuff right here, grass. We are almost totally out of grass. We are virtually out of twigs as well. We need many things. Hopefully this heat stone helps me. It's warm and cuddly for a rock. I like it. So, we're going to attempt to leave the base camp for a little while at least, and hope we actually accomplish something. Oh, the beefaloes are in heat. Oh boy. That is never a fun experience. They do not tend to be very nice to you when they're in heat. These rabbits seem pretty upset as well. Oh look, the hideous baby beefalo is out and about and ready to do stuff. Okay. So, how close are we to starving to death? We're pretty close. Oh, and we have a herd of angry penguins coming to eat our souls. Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a bad thing. So the koalefant went this way. We could use a koalefant trunk for something. I don't know exactly what, but we certainly can use it for a thing of some type. Now, we really need to find some sticks, because we do not have any, and I don't know if we can actually even make a fire at this point. I don't think we can. We're getting really close to running out of food. Thankfully, we did find a ton of grass, which will keep us going for quite a little while. We're going to have to gobble a couple of pieces of seed down. See, it's one seed now. We're actually breaking it up and trying to make it last as long as humanly possible. And we are running low on daylight. And I really don't want to give up the chase just yet. And now that I think about it, our heat stone is no longer all that fantastic right now. Again, we're going to have to stop and eat some seeds, and we're going to have to really hustle to get back in time before night hits. Let's take a look. Where are we? If we head north a little bit, we can hit a road, and that will speed our journey along just a bit. A little bit more north. There we are. I believe that's good. Yep, the beefalo is angry, and rightfully so. I did call his kid ugly. So, yeah, I'm sure he's probably pretty upset, or she. It could be a she-falo, I don't know. I just assume it's a he-beefalo, or a he-falo, as it were. We really need to get some more silk. And we really need some more wood. So once again, we are lacking in many categories on things that we need. So we will attempt our very best here to actually gather some of the stuff that we need. And just a little bit of daylight left. Is there enough to come over here and commit some rabbit murder? I think there might be. Unfortunately, that's all the rabbit murder we can commit. And we need to make sure we make it to the fire in time. And we did. We made it. And we need to cook and eat, as we are starting to starve a little bit there. We shall drop this by the fire. And yeah, things are not looking all that fantastic, which is an unfortunate turn of events, but Hopefully this doesn't make poor Will. Wow, that's a lot of a lot of beard hair. But we are still alive and kicking, and that is kind of important. Because if you're not alive and kicking, well, it generally means you're dead and bad things are going to happen to you. Excuse me. So we need to go to the northeast, if I'm not mistaken. And once we do that, there should be some more of these little stick things, little saplings that we can pick. And yeah, we should be okay. We have nothing in our crock pot, so we are pretty much down to seeds and nothing. So I'm hoping winter lets up soon. I'm somehow doubting that that will happen. We are praying for summer. This is the summer dance. We'd run around the fire here. We could chant, but then you all would turn off the video and, well, I would cry. So instead of chanting, we'll just pretend like we're chanting. Just imagine like in the jungle, only good, you know. And yeah, also winter. So in the jungle, winter, we want summer back? I got nothing. Alright, well, eventually daylight will return to us, and hopefully we do not starve before that time. We are going to cook ourselves a couple more seeds. It is really bright today. We are going to head out on an adventure. We are going to charge them, and they're not going to leave any of their eggs behind this time, which is really unfortunate. Alright, so here are the twigs that we need, which is excellent. And even some more grass as well, so all these are good things. And there may even be a tree or two that I am going to enjoy in a little while. But first, we really must restock on our very important beginning resources, as getting other resources is proving to be a little bit problematic, somewhat challenging. We're really towing the line on not starving, and that kind of sucks for us. But hopefully, as I said several times now already, winter won't last too much longer, because, well, things are not going all that wonderful for us. And now I have an angry bee I'm going to have to contend with. Hey, at least the bee dropped honey. That is food, and that is something that we desperately need. So we will gather that. Oh, and there's a gobbler. I don't really care. Actually, I do care. Can I pin him in? Yes. Yay! Got some gobbler meat. Got a drumstick, which will be delicious. Hopefully help keep us afloat, because we are severely lacking in all things food related. So I'm sure you noticed our food supply kind of non-existent at this point. We're having to eat our seed stock, which is not fun, because we need that for other stuff. So as much as I was hoping to get some adventuring going, sadly it looks like I am going to have to hang around the base camp a little bit longer. I really need to take care of my lack of food issues. That is one of the major problems I'm having right now. And if I can indeed handle that issue... Oh, looks like I have to make my way back. Attack, bee! Attack! So I need to get back to the base camp itself. Add some more fuel to the fire. And I'm going to need to commit a lot more rabbit murder than I have been. Alright, so we need to loot this. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Set the trap. Alright, now I'm going to attempt something. I will destroy you! Alright, I don't think I can actually destroy him. Well, I was hoping that that would work, but unfortunately it did not. That did not pan out. There's some honey on the ground, a bonus. We'll gather that up. We'll head back to our base camp to warm ourselves up. We'll drop our little thing there on the ground. And we are going to craft one more of these. Nay, sir. 2 more of these. And we are going to have to lay some more rabbit traps, because if we don't, well, we're going to starve. Oh, it's so cold. No. Return to base. Grab the heat stone. Get your axe out. Oh, so many little problems right now that we're running into, but we are still alive, and that's a big part of things. Being alive is relatively important. Being well fed, also important. Come on, there we go. And there. So what we're going to do is, in range of that, drop all these in here, we're going to cook them up. We're going to add some pine cones to the fire, make it a blazing fire. And we're going to cook our drumstick. Alright, we'll leave that down there. We're going to have to eat the drumstick. Oh boy, we are just really struggling with food right now. I'm even going to have to cook some more of the seeds, unfortunately. And we are just going to have to try our very best to stay somewhat satiated with our tummies. And likewise, we're going to build a rope. And we are going to really hope that we can survive, sleep through the night here. I'm too hungry to sleep. The growling will keep me up. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we are not going to sleep through the night. So we will store that in our wonderful little thing over there. We'll stay nearby. And it looks like we're going to spend a day gathering rabbit traps, apparently. That does seem to be our modus operandi. It seemed to be hotter before, now it seems to have cooled off some. Do we have less on the fire or something? There we go. Let's see if it heats up more. Oh, it does. Okay, so depending on how big your fire is how big or how much heat the rock stores. And do we know of any existing spider layers? Because all things considered, we really need a spider layer right now. And it's not looking like we do know of one. So that is really unfortunate. Oops. Let's see here. Log suit's still an okay repair-itness. I don't know what you can call it. We're going to store our poo over there. We'll put our guano where our poo was, and as soon as daylight strikes, we are going to run out and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Sorry about that. Stop popping up with the map. Okay, so add one more fuel, keep that heat stone nice and hot. And day 32, adventure forth. I run into you. Hear me. Okay, well, maybe there's something to the southeast? Maybe there's not. I don't know. If not, well, there should be at least some grass and other random things along the way, so we shouldn't be totally out of things. Sticks, some more sticks. You guessed it, more sticks. Some more grass. Alright. Well, really need a spider den right now. Come on, spider's den. I'll take some berries, why not? Gobble those down. I gotta admit, Wilson is pretty rugged. He's eating... some carrots. Yay! Sweet sustenance. Sweet sustenance. He's eating frozen berries in the heart of winter. Without even thawing them, he just takes them, pops them in his mouth, and goes. That's pretty rugged. You know, he could break his teeth on the frozen berries. Nope. He's fine. He's like, I could chew rocks if I had to. Sorry about that. That was apparently a crash, but we're back now. Well, let's gather up some more stuff. Oh, look, there's a wormhole right over there. Surprise! Well, I'm not sure where the wormhole is gonna lead, but I think we should take it. I think taking the wormhole would be really beneficial to Senor Wilson. But I think doing so this late in the day might not be the wisest idea. Our stone is no longer all that glowy. It's looking like it's starting to wear out, which means we'd have to build a fire. And though I'm not totally opposed to building the fire, it does seem like it might be a small amount of a waste. Because, well, resources are rather slim in winter, if you hadn't noticed. So we will totally jump down the wormhole at another time, I dare say. Really want to do it now, but I don't know. I think I should go hit the rabbit traps and really try to stay on top of the food situation, because we are pretty low, and we're not all that healthy. If we can get our health up a little bit, you know, I'd be more inclined to go and explore and battle and all that wonderful fun stuff. But as it stands right now, well, quite honestly, we're just not that healthy. Not really much more I can say about it. As much as it upsets me to have to kind of chicken out on a wormhole adventure, seems like that is the only logical course of action. We'll set our trap, we'll go reheat ourselves up by our fire. Come on, add the fuel, do it, Wilson, you can do it. Yay, alright. So we'll run over here. And we will commit some more rabbit murder. We'll set the trap once again. We'll pick up the rot. And we'll head back to the base camp. Hopefully, winter ends soon. I'm getting rather irritated by the fact that it's like perpetual winter now. So I suppose if it's 50-50, it makes just as much sense as it not being 50-50. So, is what it is. There's not really a whole heck of a lot you can do about it, so no point in crying over frozen tundras. I don't think you'll get anywhere with it. So we'll head back down. Uh-oh. I'm hearing not good sounds. Cook a bunch of carrots. Sounds like we're going to be in a battle again. Not particularly thrilled with that whole scenario or idea, but what can we do? try to heal up is about the only thing I would say. Keep the fire blazing. Pick up the heat stone and, well, we're ready to battle it up with whatever dogs come to attack us. Here comes the first one. Next one's down. Is there more? There's at least one more. And we took some damage, but we were mostly successful. And I'll take that. I don't know what would have happened if I would have waited for them all to get there. Probably bad stuff. Alright, what did we get? We got ratatouille. Ratatouille? Chuji? I got nothing. But we do indeed have something. It is nighttime. We are not dying of hunger at this moment, so we are going to sleep. In the cold, harsh winter, we are alive, we are awake, we are hungry. Alright, so we're going to add some more fuel to the fire. And we're going to go back to chopping down some trees. It looks like our axe will run out if we do this. So, let's gather our stone and get out here and start chopping. And then we'll have to replant, it looks like, because the forest is getting a little bit weak overall. So we'll chop down these 2 trees, and then we'll plant whatever pine cones we have after we dig up their stumps. And, well, that's pretty much it. We really need to get ourselves some more food as well, it seems, because, well, we're pretty low. And again, I can always fall back on seeds, but I don't like that idea. Alright. Oh. So we're going to de-stump this place. And we are going to, nope, we are going to try to plant, there we are. And there we have it. Now we're going to run over here. And we're going to pray that we can gather enough morsels to actually eat. Unfortunately, our trap did go bye-bye. So we'll have to craft another one. Set the trap. There we go. Stomach is pretty low on happiness and fuel. Thankfully, we are getting some of these. And any luck? Enough to make it through another day. Alright, all 3 of these are triggered. Excellent. And it looks like our rabbit earmuffs are no longer on our head. So, we are pretty darn low on resources right now. Before you start grumbling too much, Wilson, we'll gobble a little bit of food up. That really didn't do much for us, unfortunately. Looks like the temperature might have gone up slightly. I don't know for sure. Oh, sweet. Well, the unfortunate reality of that is we are burning through traps pretty darn quickly. Oh, set the trap. There you go. Rabbit murder, rabbit murder, rabbit murder. Need delicious, tasty morsels. Come to me, rabbit. Prepare to die. Fair enough. I guess he doesn't want me to kill him. I don't blame him. If I were him, I wouldn't want me to kill him either. well, we are having a hard time staying out of the starving to death whole scenario thing that's fallen before us. And boy, are we running low on food supplies. Oh boy. I am not sure if we're going to make it through this winter. I'll tell you one thing, for darn certain. I'm hoping to be better prepared for the next winter. Let's grab our heating stone. Maybe we can get some sort of stockpile of food going. I don't know. Those things are not looking super wonderful for us. Not at all. So a couple more days, guys, and we will be able to end this episode. But again, as it stands, we are low on food, and well, the game is called Don't Starve, so it seems like I'm starting to fail the very fundamentals of the game once again. Though again, I never really accounted for winter. I'm imagining all you people are saying, well, you should have, and you're darn right I should have, but guess what, I did not. And unfortunately, that may be too little too late. But I'm assuming if I manage to find some spiders, get some silk in the summer months, or manage to get enough rabbits to feed me through this winter area, in time, or whatever you want to call it, that maybe, just maybe, the bees will be able to sustain me through winter? I don't know. Alright, well, what have I not crafted yet? A hammer. No, of course not. I don't have enough to craft a hammer. Come on, give me one more rabbit. One more. Nope. Oh, back to the safety and sanctity of the fire. There we are. Well, at this point we're kind of at a standstill, guys. I'm not sure what to do. I could eat the tall bird egg, or I could cook it. I imagine there's probably something more you can do with it. I heard somebody say something about a tall bird army, and that idea excites me. But at the same time, I don't know how to make that happen, so as exciting as that prospect is, it doesn't help me so much right now. So it's just gonna be another long night at Base Camp Pantalones de Fuego, with Wilson being hungry. So we're gonna have to dip into our seed supply a little bit more. As much as I don't like the idea, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And then hopefully some of our traps will be sprung and we'll have some rabbits that we can come cook up come the daytime. And yeah, so hopefully this playthrough continues to go fairly well. I've already doubled. Actually, I haven't yet. I made it to day 18, so I'm almost double. Almost double what I was of the last playthrough. So ideally, I'll triple it, as that was my original goal. Well, I suppose double was my original, and then my final goal was triple. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Well, Wilson has told me that he's getting a little stir crazy here. And I can't say I blame him. I mean, he's told me because he's come to me in a dream. A recurring dream, in fact. In the past few days, Wilson's come to me on the back of a beefalo, which was riding a pogo stick down one of these long roads, and I believe his name was Alberto. Oops. I did not mean to pick that up. His name was Alberto, the beefalo, mind you, not the pogo stick. That would be ridiculous naming a pogo stick Alberto. I mean, come on now. But either way, we are at a significant lack of food problem that we have run across here, and I don't really know how to remedy that. I'm I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I'd like to get at least one more food. One more morsel, I guess. I may have to try to lure another beefalo over here and just man-fight them and see. Have to sustain ourselves off of beefalo awesomeness. I don't know. I might as well grab the next two nearest grass units. Maybe it'll be enough to refine it into, nope, I need 3. 3 for another rope, and then that'll give me a hammer. And I think if I'm going to destroy a pig house, if I ever make it that far west, I will need a hammer in order to do that. So it looks like the beefalos have chilled out. Oh, I was only supposed to be 1, not 5 or whatever's chasing me right now. I'm so sorry, but I need your delicious meat. Hey, you know what? The snow is gone. I know, I'm a little slow to the party, guys. I apologize, but I just realized that most of the snow is gone, in fact. And that might spell winter being let up here soon. In fact, one of my plants just actually grew. So that's kind of exciting. Oh, it's... Yeah, I know you can't carry any more stuff. Let's put the morsel in there. Do we have... We do. We want a blazing fire. And we'll wait till this cooks, and we'll throw the rest of it in there. Yeah, I know, Wilson. Shut up. Oh, the winterometer still says it's really low, temperature-wise. I don't think I actually hit cook. I didn't. Come on, cook. Cook. Well, that is the best news I've had in a long time. Why can't I do that? Oh! Ooh. So does this mean I no longer have to worry about, Doth it mean I no longer have to worry? Kind of excited. If I no longer have to worry about, winter, that's gonna be a huge boon to me. And that's kind of exciting, I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of exciting. Ooh, what is this delicious looking stuff? It is meaty stew. I like that. Alright, Wilson. You waited long enough, my friend. Finally got some good food for you. You are going to be happy, and it is going to be sweet, sweet nice. We are going to get some more rabbits. Everything is starting to go our way again. Now if we just get these things to actually all grow, that would be even better. I'm hearing horrible sounds again. I don't like horrible sounds. I don't know what they are, and that scares me a lot. Whatever it is, it's coming from my right. Alright, well, I got the last piece of grass I need to refine the next rope. And since we actually have enough food, oh no! Apparently it's not all that warm just yet. So we're gonna come back here. Apparently I get cold really, really fast. And will let me fertilize? Nope. Will not. We'll drop that. We'll stay near the fire. There's a little bit of time left before night actually falls. But maybe, just maybe, we can chop down a tree just in time if Wilson ever swings the stupid axe. There we are. Gather, 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 and get back to the fire. And there we have it. And we shall lay this out. And we shall cook some more food. Well, it looks like winter might be nearly done at this point. And I rather like that idea. I'll build a hammer. And I shall do so. Where did the hammer go? There it is. And more beefalo wool that we can add to the beefalo wool pile. And at this point, we're not looking anywhere near as bad as we originally were here just a little while ago. Our log suit's a little low. Our spear is pretty low as well. In fact, we're going to drop our old spear over by our old log suit. And, if I'm not mistaken, we should have... No. We're unable to make a spear. That's okay. Is not the end of the world as we know it. I am one heck of a scientist. Yes, you are, Wilson. One heck of a scientist. So, in theory, when this day runs out, we will call a close to this episode this night. And we'll pick it up on day 35 in the very next episode. I believe this is episode 7, so thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And hopefully things continue to improve from here. Whether it will or not, I don't know. Hey, I was able to fertilize this time. That's a benefit, or a bonus, if you will. And we will see what happens in, well, the very next episode, guys. So thanks again for joining me. My name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.